This, ladies and gentlemen, is Inokashira Park in Kichijoji, which is on the Chuo line about 15 minutes from Shinjuku Station. And it's one of the most spectacular cherry blossom spots in the city of Tokyo. And yes, you can rent swan designed paddle boats and have some fun. And no, I'm not going to be doing that today. Hi, this is the Only in Japan Go channel, and we're here basically Kichijoji to eat food, which we did in the live stream before this, but we've also taken a time out to process what we just ate before we go back to Schmatz in another live stream. And I wanted to bring you a little bit of nature. Little ducky going by there. And then there's some fake duckies over there. So I wanted to bring you a little bit of nature. Peter's with me. He happens to be the cool looking dude over there by himself. No one wants to touch him or talk to him. He's in a league of his own. That's him over there.
Oh, hey.
The man, the voice.
He's already started?
Peter Von Gom, yeah.
Hi, guys.
How you doing? Nice toothpick.
Thank you. Thank you.
Is that from Cobra, the Sylvester Stallone movie?
Like
yeah.
this, because you don't want to put sharp things in your pockets. So I just keep it hanging in my teeth.
This is a really spectacular spot.
You don't believe me?
No, I believe you, but you can see that when the cherry blossoms hit 100%, the first wind or the first rain just blows the petals into the water, and we have a really kind of the start of the end.
Right. It's always kind of depressing, isn't it?
It is a little bit depressing, yeah.
And we gotta wait for another year before it all
gotta wait for
comes back around.
another year, but until then.
Do we know the name of this lake? Is it Inokashira Lake?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Why don't you check on your Google Maps there, partner?
All right, I will later and get back to you.
Yeah.
Well, a friend of mine sent me a picture. She was here recently. And she sent me a picture of the lake completely drained. It was empty. This place was empty.
Why would it be? Why was it empty?
I don't know. I guess they cleaned it up.
Well, it is pretty darn clean right now. We're gonna turn this camera on. I'm gonna give you a little bit of the atmosphere of Inokashira Park. On the weekends, this place is absolutely packed. And right now, today on a weekday, more so than now. There's the launch pad for the paddable swans. You want to take a ride?
Me?
Punk? Yeah.
Sure.
Ride in a swan boat.
Yeah. Okay, don't show those days. Yeah, let's take a boat out. Why not?
Because we have to be at the Schmatz in Shinjuku in an hour.
Yeah. So did you guys see the live stream just a bit ago? We were at Schmatz in Kichijoji.
Yeah.
There's some great German food, great beer.
It's part of your heritage, dude.
Were yeah, it is.
Sausages I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh jeez. And I've been challenged to drink a 1 liter beer.
Are you gonna do that?
I'll do it. Why not?
All right, we are here in Inokashira Park. Once again, here is the map, and you can see we are really here.
Okay, so yeah, it's
Inokashira Pond was the name of it.
Inokashira Ike.
They have a zoo, which is really, really small, but actually I like it better than Ueno Zoo for a reason I'm going to show you in another live stream in the future. Don't tell them. Don't tell them.
Teaser.
I'll give you a teaser.
Well, show them the entrance.
Okay, I'll show you the entrance.
And
There's
why
your
do
teaser.
they have the steel reinforced bars? Is that for the gorillas on exhibit?
To keep the people in. Because once you go in, you're gonna want to escape from the released gorillas. I'm making it up. Don't worry, kids. It's perfectly safe. The Inokashira Park Zoo is. Let me get the price for you while I'm here. Tickets cost a reasonable 400 yen for an adult, and for Peter and students of life, it'll be 150 yen, which is reasonable. You can get an actual 1 year pass. Is just the entrance of it equals 4 entrances. So if you're gonna come here for more than 4 times, get a 1 year pass for $15. That is incredibly affordable. They have an elephant in there, but I go there for something else. They have a little play area for squirrels. I think it's pretty cool to go in there and you can play with the squirrels, which is nice-ish. Because we've lost Pietro. You know, he's always off on his own. Peter! Oh, there he is. On his, all by himself over there. Peter! Over here! Okay. Over here! He really wants to ride the paddle boat. You really want to ride that swan boat, don't you?
Let's do it.
Oh my.
You're gonna paddle it, right?
Paddle. Let's take a quick drive-by through in Inokashira Park first. This here, and they pad this tree because it keeps it warm in the winter.
Oh, it's not for people smacking their heads into it.
It could be that
after
too.
a night at Schmatz.
It could be that as well. Ah, no, look, the green hapa, the green leaves are starting to come through. So that means essentially we are done with the cherry blossoms. We're very close to the end. Oh man. It was fast. It just comes and goes real fast.
But you know what? I was talking about it to peeps on my stream a couple days ago. This year has been just magical.
Yeah.
Right? Because
It has been really nice.
Weather for a long stretch. No wind.
No wind. No rain. Just a warm spell that made the blossoms come out early. And where'd he go? Oh, there he is.
But I bet a lot of people have their trips planned to come here at the beginning of April, right?
People were angry at me.
They're screwed.
People were angry at me because they said, look, I booked for April 1st and April 3rd, and I want to see the cherry blossoms, and now they're done.
Yeah.
And they said it's my fault. I didn't tell them to come at a certain time, but if you book in advance, we can't predict Mother Nature. Can we?
We've tried.
Even
we're working on the algorithms right now.
the algorithms, yeah. But you know, I want to show you. I don't want to complain too much about Mother Nature because we can't. I'm gonna get a lightning strike in my head if I do. But you can't control Mother Nature, and it was just about 2 weeks before that the weather got warm, and it created cherry blossoms to come out about a week early, which it happens. That's why it's hard to book a trip and then predict the cherry blossoms. But Inokashira Park gives you views like this that are just stunning.
The mix of the green and the flower. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, it's the cherry blossoms it's the leaves busting through the cherry blossoms. Let me take you up there a little bit.
Hold on tight, people.
And the leaves have busted through.
They never busted through.
Yeah, it's busted through, but we are going to still enjoy hanami. And even if the cherry blossoms are done, people are still out there picnicking, right? Until like the middle of April. We're in denial. I'm right? People go to Yoyogi Park.
Oh no, it's Kichijoji.
It's Kichijoji.
It's not denial. This is,
No, people are in denial. In denial that the cherry blossoms are done. And then we still picnic under it and drink and all the other stuff.
Ah, the denial people.
The denial people. I'm one of those denial people.
The deniers.
I am. I've been denying the end. I deny the end until like May, and I probably will jump on the Shinkansen and then go up north because the cherry blossom season does continue as it marches north to Hokkaido, and it'll start blooming in Sapporo around May 5th.
Yeah, that's true. So people who are late bloomers, unlike the sakura, they could still head up north or into the mountains.
You can head up to the mountains until about the end of April, and the blossoms will bloom. It is a pretty nice sight. Let me just see here. I made Only in Japan main channel video about 5 years ago, and I was looking for a guy here who had brought a picture of his mother who had passed away. And he's not here today. I think we were right here, and he'd come here to enjoy the cherry blossoms every year. And I'm pretty sure I filmed it here, and he had a picture of his mother, and we sat there drinking alcohol, but he's not here today. And he would come back to the same spot where he would enjoy the cherry blossoms with his mother. And speaking of your mother, Peter has decided to take a walkabout, and he's enjoying the lakeside over there. Hey, do you know the Sakura song?
No.
Sakura, Sakura, da na 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 na. You don't know that?
I don't. Maybe if you were singing it properly, I would.
Oh, come on. It's one of the most popular songs in Japan.
More importantly, show the tree
Okay.
branching out here over the.
So you can see this cherry tree, this sakura tree, has decided to go rogue.
And they've shored it up.
It's a beautiful tree.
Yeah.
And I like it. It's searching for water, and the branches of it jut out all the way into the center of the lake.
Yeah. Look at the swan boat starting to collide with it.
Yeah. And then there's a couple of people on a date. This is a good date spot.
Yeah, you start out with Schmatz, and you come
You,
here.
why do you gotta? Seriously, you think this is Schmatz is the date spot?
Well, I like those sort of interactive restaurants, theme restaurants. It's not really a theme, but it's great food and just
Yeah,
you know, where else can you smack food with a hammer and get away with it?
that's true. That was fun.
Right?
Chris K writes, "Love all the adventures you guys have together. I missed the first meetup, but hopefully can make the second before I fly home to Australia." That's right. Peter and I, we're doing a meetup. I'm doing another meetup in April, but Peter won't be around, right? You're going on a vacation,
Yeah, I'll be away.
a much-deserved vacation.
When are you doing your second one?
Beginning of April, which is the day after
I mean,
tomorrow. Probably
yeah,
like April
maybe.
3rd or 4th. I'll put it on the Facebook as an event. I usually do it 3 days in advance because I can't make a promise and then not keep it, so it's hard for me to schedule it in advance. I want to thank actually Schmatz one more time for inviting Peter and I to come out here to eat some food and enjoy the cherry blossoms in this area of Tokyo. To get here, you got to take the JR Chuo line from Shinjuku Station. It takes about 15 minutes, and then you're out here in one of the best places in Tokyo. They have some of the most fashionable and best cuisines, fashionable restaurants, some of the best cuisines. Kichijoji is considered the most livable or one of the most desirable place to live in the city of Tokyo. No,
Bohemian. It's like Shimokitazawa is the other one.
Yeah,
Both,
Shimokita.
they're both very bohemian.
Shimokita and Kichijoji, but Kichijoji is actually not in the 23 wards.
Oh, it isn't?
No, it's in a different city.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, the 23 wards, I think on this side stop at Shinjuku ward, and then like New York has 5 boroughs, Shinjuku has Tokyo has 23 wards, or ku we say, and after Shinjuku ku, I think you get into the city. We're in the city, another city, but it's still Tokyo. Tokyo is almost like a state. It's complicated. It's complicated.
Yeah. It's sprawling.
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 You gonna stay here? I'm gonna take a look around and show off some of the cherry blossoms before we make our way back to Shinjuku. We have another Schmatz adventure. I do hope that you stick around for part 3 of today's live streaming day, because what we ate was a seasonal menu that Schmatz has just until April 15th, and I'm kind of excited to see what the more traditional menu is. And they said to order anything we want on the menu, and I'm gonna order because I'm very curious. All right, check it out. I want to take you and show you different scenes from Kichijoji Park, from Inokashira Park here in Kichijoji. It's a very lively place, and at night you also have this area illuminated with lights, so people will stay here until late into the evening, and there's some people will come here and play music, and everyone has blue sheets, and they sit on the ground and they eat and they drink and they have fun. This is one of the most magical times of the year, and April 1st starts the new year in Japan for businesses. It starts the new year for school. In the United States, school starts in September, and in Japan it starts here April 1st. So all this stuff starts in the day after tomorrow, believe it or not. You gotta take good pictures. Let's see what they were taking up here. So this is the picture that they took of the cherry blossoms. Oh, it's just stunning. It is really nice here. Look at the blue sky. There's something really magical about it when the weather has these blue skies. It's just really, really beautiful. Because we got to go to the next restaurant really quickly, we don't have... There's a wait to get into one of the boats because they're all out right now. And we got to go do another live stream in about 10 minutes. We missed the best blooms here. Look, wait a minute. Peter's chatting in the live stream now. No wonder he's not behind me. So check out, I'm just gonna wrap around here, the main area of Kichijoji. I wanna show you some of the cherry blossoms. If you do make it out to Tokyo in the next couple of days, this is one of the areas you should definitely not miss because it's just absolutely stunning this time of year. And I like the fact that this park is really open. There are places for you to sit. You can still see patches of ground, and that means you could pitch a blue sheet. You can buy the blue sheets at a convenience store and just bring some food and just enjoy a nice afternoon out. We call this hanami. Hanami is cherry blossom viewing, and hanami parties are everywhere this time of year. There are a lot of people on dates. It's true. So when a lot of people drink a little bit too much, they start to play games. Those two are playing a game. We have some boating accidents happening. It's a little rough out there right now. Oh yeah, this place is open. Sometimes you see on the right side of the screen, that is a little cafe that they serve really good coffee. And after Peter drinking all that beer, he might need a nice stiff one. Even an espresso to wake up. Oh, they've got Sakura beer. What? What do you guys think? Should I get a Sakura beer? I'm gonna try this. This is a Sakura beer. This says here, Sakura cherry blossom beer. Let's give it a little look. Cherry beer. I think it's more like cherry blossom beer, because cherry beer would be actual cherry taste, but this is Sakura beer. I think it's per cup for 500 yen. 1,000 yen. This is the Sakura stand. So Wang Yutan writes, you always use a 1,000 yen note. This is the smallest note that they have. Oh, a Campitaru. This beer is for you, my friend. Thank you. Sakura beer お願いします。500円で1000円お預かりします。はい。ありがとうございました。All right, so here's the Sakura beer. Check that out. It came in a little label here, and then it's got a pink foam on top, and it's pretty deep red. I'm somewhat shocked by this. Very, very unusual. Let's give this a go underneath the cherry blossoms because that's what we do this time of year. Let me find some blossoms for you. This is pretty interesting. I've never had a beer this color before. I thought it was juice. Actually, when she started pouring it into the plastic bottle, I thought it was Coca-Cola. All right, here's some cherry blossoms. All right, everybody, this is a comp by for you. We've lost Peter. Intensive Fire, thank you. Will ever do a tour of your home? Yes, I will, but not right now because I'm in Kichijoji at Inokashira Park, and we're doing an amazing live stream here for you. This, my friends, is cherry blossom beer, and I'm gonna drink it for you right now. Kanpai. Oh. Okay. When they said cherry beer, they weren't lying. It's cherry beer. It literally is cherry flavored beer. They said Sakura beer. Sakura means cherry blossom, but what they did was they just put the cherry and they made cherry beer, and that's why we have this color. Let me remove the little label, and I think you get a better sense of it. Check it out. This is cherry beer. It looks blood red, and it has cherry juice in it, but it also has alcohol. That's not bad. It's a little bit sweeter. It tastes like juice, though. I don't know if it has beer in it. It's hard to tell. But thank you very much for the super chat to buy this. This is pretty cool. Peter, I don't know where you are, but we got to go to Schmatz Part 2. So I want to thank everybody for joining us on this live stream. It is sort of like a cherry soda. We're going to make our way now back to the lake to take a look at some more cherry blossoms. There's these little teeny cut-through paths. Another reason why I like Inokashira Park. Whoa. Hello there, little kids. And we're gonna see if Peter is in the same spot or not. Nope, we've lost Peter for good. But Peter will be back. So thank you. Please do make your trip out here to Inokashira Park. If you don't do it for the cherry beer, do it for the cherry blossoms, because it's pretty good. Is Peter in the lake? I hope not. He really wanted to ride that swan boat. I think he looked somewhat disappointed. Thanks, everybody. We're going to be going to Schmatz Part 2. So there's going to be Peter doing his 1 liter beer challenge. He made the promise. He gave us his word. He's going to do it. And I'm going to get one as well. This could get a little bit crazy. So see you in about 30 minutes to 1 hour. We started about 5 p.m. Japan time. So see you then. Bye from Inokashira Park.